Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to study about the animal ecology. The subject is animal ecology, FYBSc paper. In that we are going to study about the unit 2, that is ecosystem. In that subtopic is structure of ecosystem. A.G. Tansley. So this is the scientist. According to the A.G. Tansley, ecosystem is the system resulting from integration of all living and non-living factors of the environment. Again, according to E.P. Odum, in 1971, ecosystem is basic functional unit of organism and their environment, interacting with each other within their own components. So, ecosystem type, in that natural and artificial ecosystem. So, in natural ecosystem, the terrestrial and the aquatic ecosystems were included. In terrestrial ecosystem, forest, grassland, desert are the examples of ecosystem. Again, in aquatic ecosystem, fresh water and marine water. In marine water, ocean and seas. And fresh water again divided into two types, that is lentic water, that is standing water, and lotic, that is running water. So in aquatic ecosystem, that is lotic water or lotic ecosystem, it is running water, rivers were included. And in lentic, that is standing water, puddles, pools, lakes are the examples. Again, artificial or man-engineered ecosystem, for example, urban, industrial, laboratory space and crop are the artificial ecosystems. Next is structure of ecosystem. In that, so the structure of ecosystem or the ecosystem is made up of two type of components, that is a biotic component and the biotic component. It results into the ecosystem, that is integration of both biotic and the abiotic component, that gives the ecosystem. So you can see here in this diagram, component of ecosystem, abiotic component. Abiotic components means non-living components. In that, air, water, land were included. And in biotic component, that is living component, plant, animals were included. Again, this biotic component divided into three types, that is producers, consumers and the decomposers. Here producers are the green plants. Okay, so in that in the green plants, that is large plants, small plants, shrubs, grass were included. In consumers, so consumers again, the herbivorous consumers, carnivorous, omnivorous and the parasites. And decomposers are in decomposer different type of actinomides and the bacteria and small organisms were included. So what is the structure of ecosystem? So in that, the structure of ecosystem, it is an integration of abiotic and the biotic components. So you can see here in this diagram again the structure of ecosystem. So in this diagram, on a producers, that is biotic component. On the producers, herbivorous depends on herbivorous, carnivores were depend. And after the death of all these, that is herbivorous, carnivorous and the producers, decomposers are the organism that decomposes the material, that is dead and decaying part of this living dead organism, and it is converted into a biotic material. Again, consumers. So what is consumers or consumer? So consumers are the organism that cannot make their own food and feed directly or indirectly on producers for the food and the energy. How does these organisms differ? So we are going to study in detail about this. So consumers, you can see in the second picture. So primary, secondary and tertiary. So what is a consumer? As we know that consumer is an organism that eats other organism to obtain energy. They can be either primary, secondary or tertiary consumers. Primary consumers means herbivorous, an organism that eats any plant, example butterfly fish. Secondary, that is carnivorous, an organism that feed on herbivores. Tertiary organism, that is feed on the secondary consumers. Omnivorous is an organism that obtain organic food molecules by eating other organism or other products. That is, they eat plant as well as animals. For example, human being or human are vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian. That's why the humans are omnivorous organism. Here again the picture is more clear. There are three types of consumers. Primary consumers, that is herbivorous, eats only on the plants, that is only on the producers. Secondary consumers, that is carnivore, that eat primary consumers, or omnivore, that eats a combination of primary consumers and the producers. So tertiary consumers eats only secondary consumers, the topmost carnivore in ecosystem. Here you can see the eagle. Again, the types of consumer. Here, the herbivore are the organism that eat only plants, example deer and the rabbits. Carnivore or carnivorous organism are the organism that eat only animals, example hawks and the sharks. Tiger and lions. Omnivorous are the organism that eat both plants and animals, example human and the bear. Detrivores are the organism that eat detritus or dead organic matter, example vulture and the hyenas. Decomposers are the detrivores that break down the organic matter into simple compounds, that is bacteria and the fungus or the fungi. And again, these consumers divided into two, that is specialist and the generalist. Here is a specialist is a consumer that primarily eats one specific organism or feeds on a very small number of organisms. For example, Florida snail kite depend primarily on apple snail. So this particular organism only feed on the apple snail only, not any other organism. And generalists are the consumers that have varying diet, example grey wolf. Okay. You can see here the producers, consumers and the decomposers are interrelated to each other. So producers that produces, for example, producers are the green plants that convert the solar energy or the radiant energy into chemical energy, and that chemical energy is converted into the biomass. Okay, and that biomass is eaten by the consumers, that is cows, buffaloes, rabbits. Yeah? Again, by eating on these producers, they increase their biomass. Okay, and again, after the death of consumers, decomposers are the organism, as we know that they convert the complex product into the simple ones. Okay, again, the red arrow that shows the exchange of nutrient and the organic molecules between producers, consumers and the decomposers. As we know that the living organism, they require oxygen, okay, for their respiration, and they release carbon dioxide.